no name. And I'm Adaire Palmer, and somewhere around here, I can't actually
go the opposite direction to what you think it is. I'm Theonie Roussianos, and where are you? That looks bright, sunny, and gorgeous.
It is. I'm actually sitting in a shopping centre in the Victoria Point shops, and I'm about to go and work at the library today on my new. When I'm not on Coogee, Mudlow Island, I'm actually working in here in the library. So I'm fast becoming a local. It's a great co-working shared space there, with a little cafe. You can grab yourself a not coffee if you don't drink coffee, or chai latte, or let's not go there. So the show with no name was dreamed up by Theonie and myself because we wanted to help charities and not-for-profits and service clubs and people who were doing community fundraising to raise funds, raise awareness, get supporters, donors, and even volunteers about the causes, for the causes that matter to them and in their communities, and help their communities. So we've been here now for over a year on Mytimetv.Live, and we are proud to bring you today a super, super special show, which is part of a series that we're doing for the next week, few days. Theonie, what have we got?
Okay, now I just wanted to point out first, I got excited. I was over on LinkedIn last night and I saw the CEO of another, what we traditionally call not-for-profit, call themselves a profit for purpose. And when I read that, I got so excited because it's changing. It's like they're bringing the money in, they're not pushing it out.
Yes.
And I got a little bit
that.
excited to see that changing language happening. It was all, because we've been talking about it for a while, and to see it there from, someone actually using that term, it was a little bit exciting.
Let's all help them. So let's change our terminology and call it for-purpose organisations, service clubs.
Profit for purpose, he said, and I thought that was fantastic.
I love that. I really do. Yes, brilliant. Thanks for pointing that out. I reckon that's a great concept. So we could all pick that up and make that one change today.
We can. Now, I'm trying to start a watch party and I'm getting distracted, so I'll do that in a moment. Now, today we have with us again the amazing, this week's gone super quick. We have with us the amazing Jane Whiting, who I'll bring up in a moment, who is the South Australian organiser for the Ekam World Peace Festival. Now, today I'll bring Jane up in a moment and she can share with us a little bit about what the festival's about before she proceeds with the meditation. There is a daily theme for each meditation, and today's peace meditation is for domestic violence to cease. So I'll just bring Jane up now because there's no better person to explain what it's all about than the woman herself.
Okay, so hello Jane.
Hi there, hi Theonie, hi everyone.
Can I just say before we get into this, because it's exciting, it's been such a pleasure and an honour to be a part of this and helping facilitate it. We would love for anybody watching or anyone checking out the replay, if you could help us get the word out as far and wide as possible, because we want to spread the love. Spread the peace. So continue. So Jane, Theonie was saying you were on with Community TV with Adaire yesterday, and you were saying a little bit about the foundations and how the festival came about. We do have different audiences for this show, the show with no name. So perhaps just a potted version of how it came about and.
Okay, so thanks so much, Adaire. Yeah, Ekam World Peace Festival has been organised to create a shift in human consciousness and it firstly starts first and foremost within oneself. And every day has a daily intent, and for the 10 days build up before the final day. And millions of people all around the world are coming together, joining in online for a ceremony from Ekam in India every day, or you can just just join in and soul sync yourself for that particular daily intent. But it seems that the world, we really are living in, the world's in crisis, and I believe we really need to act fast. We've never been at the lowest level of consciousness, and together we can come together, collectively we can make a big difference. And lots of good things are happening as well, so we really need to focus on that. But the more people that come together, the more exponential the power. Very quickly, Ekam is a powerhouse, so it's been built on sacred geometric principles that called the golden spiral, where people and everyday people are collectively meditating for the daily intent. And that golden spiral is the same golden spiral that lifts the geese up that are flying to the Himalayas and carries them on the current at 18,000 feet high without any effort. Using that same sacred geometric principle, Ekam has been built to magnify the positive intentions of the people that are meditating there. So when we come together and we join with people in Ekam, we connect with Ekam, and we meditate during the soul sync, it is profound, the shift that we are creating. And with that comes a tremendous personal blessing for people too. So, because we're all connected, everything's affecting everything else. So, yeah, violence against the animals manifests as violence in our world. There's no separation. We can't be violent towards nature and expect to have a harmonious global community. It just doesn't work like that, and because everything's connected.
It comes down to and I'll get the words wrong, but every action has an equal reaction. So it's not
true.
One thing happens and that's where it ends. There's always going to be something at the other end, positive or negative.
Yeah. So let's make it positive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is really positive.
I realised I was talking before and I had muted myself because I muted myself so I could type and you couldn't hear the keyboard clicks. And then my mouth was moving and no sound was coming out. It's not because I'm mute, it's because I muted myself.
I was going to say, that's unusual for you, Theonie.
I wasn't even sitting on my head.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, and I wonder why I couldn't hear her talking over me. I'm going, something's wrong. I can't actually see you I'm on my mobile device at the moment, and I can see Jane, but I can't see you. So if I could see your lips moving and no noise coming out, I probably would have twigged, but I actually want to watch the replay because I think that's going to be funny.
It's all good. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to share about the festival itself before we get started, Jane?
Okay. So on Sunday, it's the culmination day where we come together collectively for the intent of all the previous daily intents. And there is a ceremony once again in Ekam, and people are joining in groups all around the world. And I'm organising a group here in Adelaide at Glandore Community Centre at 4 p.m. on Sunday. And you can, if you're not in Adelaide, you can, or can't make it, you can do it in your home and just invite a few people. Even though it may still say online 23 people, they've changed that. You only need a few people. Invite your family, your neighbours, some friends, and just come and be a part of the biggest world peace meditation that the world has ever known.
I love it.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I am going to, so we don't talk over each other, and I want to participate in today's meditation. I'm going to drop Adaire and I out and leave everybody with you. So thank you so much, Jane. And
thank you, Jane.
Thank you so much.
See you later today, no doubt.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone, those of you who it's safe to do so, please close your eyes and center yourself in your heart center as we prepare to meditate for the ending of domestic violence in the world. And I want to add that domestic violence is not only violence of men against women, it's women against men too, and it's violence against the elderly. It's just violence in the domestic situation, and it's rampant. So bringing our awareness to our heart centers and just centering ourselves in our heart. Making the intent just for the next 15 or less minutes to be fully present to this meditation. Now, each step of Soul Sync has a specific purpose for calming the nervous system and quietening the mind. And we do each step 8 times, and you just count on your fingers, the tips of your fingers, 8 times. So let us start with 8 slow, conscious breaths where you're fully present to the inhalation and the exhalation. And moving on to the next phase now, where we inhale deeply and on the out breath make a humming sound like a bee, strongly enough to feel the vibration through our heads. Slowly counting on our fingers 8 times. And when you are complete, moving on to the next phase where we inhale and exhale deeply, bringing your awareness to that minute point where the inhalation ends and the exhalation begins. Counting once again on your fingers 8 times. And when you are complete, moving on to the next phase, where we internally chant Aham, A-H-U-M, meaning I am limitless consciousness. Once again, counting on your fingers 8 times. And when you are complete, sitting with your palms facing on your thighs, facing skyward, and the tip of your index finger touching the tip of your thumb. And imagine that your body and everything around you is dissolving into the light. It's just melting away into that unlimited field of consciousness. That ocean of golden liquid light, of unlimited possibilities. And bringing into our awareness now the intention for all domestic violence to cease. That all conflict and violence, physical, emotional, spiritual violence between couples is completely dissolved. Imagine families living in peace and harmony, where everyone is treated with kindness and respect, with patience and love. Feel the joy of connection in families at peace, where husbands and wives and partners of both genders are deeply respectful of each other. And living in peace. And feel the joy and beauty of that. Just feel it, see it, imagine it, experience it. And when you are ready, take a deep breath and open your eyes. Thanks so much for joining us today. Please spread the message. Please, if you're living in Adelaide, please come on Sunday. Bring your family and friends. Thanks so much again. Have a great day. Bye for now.